Okay, welcome to the first of the videos on market failure. There are 5 videos covering this area. It's a really important area to get your head around, and as you're aware, it's something you need to be discussing when you write your assignments. So let's have a look at the introduction to market failure. If you remember, there's various types of markets, ones which range from perfect competition, monopolistic competition, oligopoly and monopoly. And we've discussed these in quite detail over various weeks. What we're looking at now is looking at the market from more of a political aspect on the operations, and we're looking at goods which fail to deliver to a socially optimal quantity. So when we think about market failure, we think about this issue of a socially optimal quantity. If we are to make some assumptions about the market, we assume that the market, through the price mechanism, can act to correct issues of surplus and shortage. We assume that markets are truly competitive and that markets produce the goods that people want. And we spent quite a bit of time discussing this earlier on. So there's this assumption that the market can cure all, and it's very much associated in the UK with the Conservative, with a right-leaning party, where actually they're saying that the market can cure all largely without invention from the government. And this fits in very much with the right-wing free market approach to the economy. But one of the things we do see is that companies are attempted to collude. And I think we've probably all read stories in the press about bank fixing interest rates. We regularly hear about petrol stations colluding. We've also got this issue about companies creating pollution, and they're not taking other issues into account in the creation of pollution by production of, say, a car. So it's the production in how it's made, then it's the production in how it's used, the manufacturing, and actually our consumption, which does actually cause this problem. Unsafe goods are produced and employees' rights can be threatened, and sometimes goods are over or under produced, and actually in these situations the government steps in to correct these problems. All of these give reasons why the government needs to step in. So we think in a monopoly, a government can step in to look at the competition level and fairness of the market. And we'll be talking about the different types of action that government actually can take to correct the failure. Considering market failure, we're actually going to be looking at the 2 main types of this. And the first one is the impact of the externalities, and the second thing is the production of public goods. And there is an argument that these prompt the government to take action to try to correct the problems these cause by these type of market failure.